Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with the members of the South community.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from South students and faculty later in the show. Good morning once again, and welcome to the Falcon Report for this Wednesday, the 25th of November, 2020, a day 2. I'm Aiden Andrus. Spirit Week ended with more than simply red and white apparel, as a pair of classes made their statement of South spirit far more fashionable. We'll turn to the Falcon Report's David Providence with more on each class's new custom apparel. David?
That's right, Aiden. Custom apparel has been rolling in by the masses for select classes. Deciding by popular vote in each class, designs were approved for usage and printed from various websites, including Custom Mink, Pierce Apparel, and other clothing lines. For many of South's classes, orders then arrived right at our school's doorstep. On Thursday, both the classes of 2022 and 2024 distributed their custom t-shirts, shirts, and hoodies after school, between class periods, and during scheduled after-school pickup for remote learners.
So, just wanted to say that I'm very pleased with how the senior apparel came out this year. Thanksgiving is 2 days away, and honestly, I couldn't be more thankful for my senior hoodie. Oh, and t-shirts. Yo, I swear I just had my t-shirt. I'm sorry.
Yo, we filming the commercial right
now?
now?
Pull up. See, even he's dripped out in the senior apparel this year.
Many of our school's classes still have a window open to purchase, and others, like the class of 2022 and sophomores, are expecting orders of custom masks and other clothes. Fresh apparel sure does feel good. For the Falcon Report, I'm David Providence.
A perfect way to represent our classes. To handle our vigorous school schedules, there has to be something that motivates us all to strive for greatness. Mrs. Virginia Caldero's English students have been focusing on just that, showcasing what means the most to them, all while encouraging their peers. The Falcon Report's Alina Straczynski joins the show to discuss how the motivational magic was presented.
Every Friday these past few weeks, Mrs. Virginia Caldero's 9th grade English classes have been hard at work to motivate one another. Students were tasked with presenting a project about certain topics that motivate someone to become a better person, each creating a unique PowerPoint that tackled this challenge in some way. The presentations varied from one another, from videos of inspirational speeches to meaningful words. Following the PowerPoints, the motivators crafted specific questions that encouraged viewers to reflect on what they had just watched. From friendship to procrastination, students walked out of class with a newfound wisdom in the art of motivational studies to make them work that much harder in life. For the Falcon Report, I'm Alina Straczynski.
With days off tomorrow and Friday in honor of a holiday we call Thanksgiving, we are reminded that even in our current pandemic-focused state, there are thanks to be given. We here at the Falcon Report ask the South community a simple question. What are you grateful for? Oliver Straczynski has the answer.
Thanks, Aiden. Falcon Report joined several of South's students regarding Thanksgiving. We spoke to them about what they're thankful for and what they should be thankful for during Thanksgiving.
I think that it's, not hard to be thankful this year, especially knowing that we were all safe, healthy, and we have our friends and family. I think it's important to be thankful, especially during this time. We should always be thankful. We should never take anything for granted.
I actually think it is more important that we stay thankful, especially for school, for the teachers who have to adjust just like us, and just be really grateful that we're safe.
I believe it is harder to be grateful this year more than others. And yes, it is important to be grateful this year, even with all the events that have taken place. I am grateful for loving family, friends, and amazing teachers.
I don't think it's as hard to be thankful this year, but it could also be at some points because maybe a grandparent or someone that you know passed away and is not going to spend Thanksgiving with you. But I'm also very thankful for the people around me and that I do love.
COVID-19 that's affecting our lives and taking a toll. It makes you think about what we have right now and maybe even realize that you're more grateful for the things that you've had before and during this pandemic. And being thankful is something that is very important. If you're thankful for something little or if you're thankful for something big, it's just something good that happens to you and it's something that you feel grateful for.
I think that it's still really important for people to find things that they're thankful for because a lot of people don't have what we have, and being last year we had a lot of things. Now we can see that we don't have everything that we had before.
I do believe that it is important to be thankful this year especially and appreciate the blessings that we all have. I am very thankful for my family and friends who are supporting me during these difficult times.
The thing I'm most thankful for this year is definitely my friends. My friends have always been there for me this year, even though it's been really, really hard. And my friends, they always check up on me, always make sure I'm alright, so I'm really thankful that I have them. And without them, I don't know who I'd be.
I think it's so much easier to be thankful this year because we're reminded of what truly matters most in our lives. I'm thankful for the health and safety of my family and of my students, and I'm thankful for the entire South community for being so compassionate and understanding throughout this whole time.
From the entire Falcon Report and yours truly, have a happy Thanksgiving, South.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll hear far more about the revolutionary investments in the 19th century technology. But first, a bird's eye view of the Gladys entrance. The Falcon Report will be right back.
Are you waiting to see whether your teacher's in class or not?
Nice.
It's party time. Go do some homework. Start prepping for next week's exam. Or complete your band assignment. But before you do any of that, make sure you fill out your attendance sheet or you'll get marked absent.
The internet isn't as safe as we think it is. Scams like phishing, not that type of phishing, are some of the most prominent in today's world. Most scams will imitate real-life things, like this sweepstakes or an error screen like this one. Follow these tips to help you. Remember to read everything. Never give out personal data like passwords or identity information, or call a phone number on the screen. If you need more help, contact the district IT department through their website at vschsdit.com.
In correspondence to their studies of the early 19th century, AP United States History juniors have intertwined the idea of business and revolutionary inventions as they mimic the popular show Shark Tank through recent presentations. The Falcon Report's Andrew Reyes has the details.
As of straight from ABC's Shark Tank, the student of Mr. Franco Vazon's AP United States History class went head-to-head competing for investments amongst their peers. This fierce competition between students was modified with a historical component as students put into groups of 2 or 3 were assigned to present and defend technological innovations of the early 19th century. Popular pitches amongst the students consisted of revolutionary devices in our nation's industrial revolution, from the railroad system, the game-changing steamboat, interchangeable parts, to even the famous Erie Canal. Acting as shark investors, the spectating audience had a combined total of $20 million but could only invest into a limited number of inventions. With necessary investment on the line, presenters showcased every benefit and bit of financial success to persuade the audience to lay down their money. For the Falcon Report, I'm Andrew Reyes.
Thanks, Andrew. It feels as if we continue to stretch our luck, as yet again, we've been gifted with a semi-pleasant forecast to begin our break. We'll waste no time to bring in the Falcon Report's Ethan Ruano for more details on the upcoming forecast. What's it looking like, Ethan?
Well, as of now, Aiden, I believe I can give you some weather to be thankful for, on every day except for Thanksgiving itself. We'll start with some nice weather today, partly sunny skies in the 50s. Thanksgiving Day will have mild rainfall throughout the day with mild temperatures. As soon as Friday rolls around, we'll return to partly sunny skies, albeit slightly cooler days. While the temperature drop continues in the weekends, we'll expect a majority of clear, sunny skies, both days. The last full weekend of November isn't too bad at all. Back to you, Aiden.
And before we leave you, let's take a look at Mr. John Koskowitz's seasonably appropriate workout session. Physical education students have grown familiar with remote workouts, directed by their teachers. During Mr. Koskowitz's turn to teach, however, he gobbled up the opportunity to teach turkey.
Gobble, 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 South. Welcome to the Thanksgiving edition of our weekly workout. This week's edition, we're going to focus on abs.
Giving students not only an abdominal workout, but a dose of holiday cheer. That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. From our entire staff, stay safe and have a great Thanksgiving, South.